All right, peeps, guess what? We are back again, and we're going to be showing you some footage from our paranormal investigation of the Traverse City, Michigan mental institution. Um, we're not going, I have mental health issues. Totally, I'm fine with saying that on, stream, but we're not trying to be exploitive here, but we did get some extremely good evidence. We actually intend to go back to this place and get locked in for multiple hours with especially some of the new stuff we have. Um, this investigation, besides Gracie's grave, is probably the most activity we get seen from us yet. We still are lining up investigations because we want to stop doing these tours with tour guides at the beginning of the video. And we also want to make sure we're able to live stream it while we're doing it, then come back and review the evidence with you like this. So expect more of that. Oh, all right. You got all the kids. All right. Get ready, guys. Here we go. Beginning's going to be the tour, but there is going to be evidence tonight. So you're not just going to get a tour. All right. All right. All right, guys. We are here at an abandoned mental institution in Traverse City, Michigan. So I'm going to lean up so you can get a little bit of the scope of this place. Very institutional feel to it. Definitely getting the vibes on the inside. We're going to be taking a 2-hour tour today, and we're going to be broadcasting this to you on Twitch and YouTube after the fact. But today, this is where we're at, and this is the content we're making. I'll be here with Amico, 1998, and we're going to be doing an investigation here. As you can see, this bit has been gentrified. So there are shops, restaurants, all kinds of stuff up here. But what we're going to be focusing on is what we can catch with the paranormal stuff. We have our SLS cam, and we have our text-to-speech and our EMF meter. We're going to be taking readings as we go through, and we're going to be trying to be as inobtrusive as we possibly can be while doing this investigation, because there will be other people with us. So we're not going to be working a lot with EMF or any of that, or EVP, I mean, because of noise contamination and that sort of thing. But there should be some pretty interesting stuff here. So we're definitely going to be checking it out. We're going to be seeing what we can find, and we'll be bringing you the evidence as always.
And by the way, this was on my birthday.
Yep. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next video. And this is us getting into the tour.
From Grand Rapids north. The other two asylums were downstate. Started off in Kalamazoo. That's where the population was concentrated, just in the southern part of the state. And that filled up very quickly. This is a time when they did not have a diagnosis specific for mental illness. It was behavior-based, you know? Did you fit in? Could you take care of yourself? Could you take care of your family? And if you didn't fit in, you were odd, and people were concerned about your behavior, or you couldn't take care of it, you became a burden to your families. And families resented that. So the state stepped in to provide asylum or a safe place for them. So that filled up quickly, so they put one in Pontiac. And as that was rapidly filling up, we might want to make sure that this lady gets through, because she can work her way down the hall. As that was filling up, they decided we better get the jump on another asylum to take care of people living in Michigan, Grand Rapids, North. Now, there weren't a lot of people living up here at the time. Mostly lumbermen, which is a very finite kind of a resource. They're very transient, but it was starting to head north. And this is supposed to take care of the other peninsula.
No. My birthday. My birthday is May 21st, actually.
Yeah.
We're looking for this third location. Of course, everybody wants this in their hometown. This represents jobs. Good government jobs at a time when we really didn't have a lot going for us up here.
This was October 26th when we did this.
It took them 3 years just to find this location, and we lucked out here in Traverse City, because I dare say Traverse City wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for this facility being located here. We ended up having it here in Traverse City due to the efforts of one man by the name of Perry Hannum. His picture is that first one on that timeline, very distinguished looking, retired lumberman. He was our first gazillionaire. And at this particular time, 1880, he represented northern Michigan down in Lansing, our state legislator. He wanted to bring something to Traverse City to attract people and keep them here, because as a retired lumberman, he knew our steam sawmill was going to dry up in a few years. People would have left. There was nothing to keep people up here. So he had
Okay.
himself, he named as the head of a
Close
three-man
together.
committee to
Yeah.
look for this location. Now, they did look at far more centrally located places, such as Grand Rapids and Cadillac, because as you know, Traverse City's not exactly very centrally located, is it? You're pretty much here with a bunch of water all around you. And it really wasn't that easy to get to back in those days. So, Perry Hanna happens to know the hills behind here are chock full of artesian springs, a close source of drinking water. This is 1885. If you're going to build something on this scale, you need a close source of drinking water. That's why the state of Michigan said, all right, Traverse City, you win. They bought 400 acres. It took them 3 years. This is what they built. This is actually before it's ready to accept patients. It's still under construction in this picture. There's no glass
Yes.
in the windows.
Yep, we were
But it gives you an
charged for
idea,
this.
a quarter of a mile long. Yeah, it's a big piece of, it was a big project. And this, by the way, they had to clear cut almost all of the property just to bring in 9 million bricks from Leland County. So people have asked me, is that water? No, that's not. It's basically swamp because there's a lot of artesian springs throughout the property. But it gives you an idea. And this is where the artesian springs are, right behind us. It's within the first 10 years, they actually built another asylum in Newberry. There was only 4 Kirkbrides because these were very expensive to build. These Kirkbrides, they were built specifically using the environment and the architecture as therapy. So we're going to go out and take a peek, but I wanted to point out, first of all, this middle section doesn't look like this at all anymore. If you parked out front, you might have noticed there's an ugly flat building that is at the dead center. This was 5 stories tall with a spire on top. It's always the biggest segment of a Kirkbride facility because it's the administration building. People actually lived there in the beginning. So the state of Michigan did a dramatic upgrade in 1963. This is why we go out and take a look at it. I'll let you guys decide whether it's truly an upgrade or not. I have my own feelings, yeah, you know. So take a peek at that. By the way, right next to it, to give you an idea of how elaborate these Kirkbrides were, there were 79 in the United States. And then they kind of stopped making it because they were so expensive. This is a disturbed woman's ward, actually. But mahogany furniture. Mahogany trim, nice things on the wall, stenciling. By the way,
I agree
eventually
with that,
all
'cause
these
it's
little
gotta be hard
doodads
to
on the
do
wall
that.
were replaced by
agree, and
kitchen
that's why I
cards.
don't cut it out.
You feel more at home if you see things that you created around you. Plants of all kinds, wood floor with ornamental runner. The brass doorknobs and lock plates were ornately carved. They spared no expense. There's terrazzo floors, there's ceramic tile floors, there's even marble tile floors in places like this. And they would have also had some elaborate stenciling along the top. They really went all out, which is why they only did, like I said, 79, because they got very, very expensive very quickly. All right, let's head outside.
I was a very, very bad boy. They told us not to tape that, but I tape everything. So it's a single party consent state, and I say it later. Because, dude, if I'm paying to go on one of these
I
things, I'm taping
know.
every goddamn thing for you guys.
I totally agree.
Tara was being a good girl.
It's all right then.
So I just like screw
Single party consent state. Yeah.
The lady with the red purse said she's just getting over COVID.
Nice. Stay away from her. Yeah.
She had blonde hair, she's with the other
Yeah, I
one.
see her.
Stay away from her.
Ah, nice super spreader right there. Yep.
Overheard the conversation when you were saying.
Good ears. Stay far away from
But it
that.
doesn't even have a mayor.
Of course not.
Guy does not like us.
I don't give a shit.
We never got sick, no.
Sorry, never came to a place to make friends.
Is it blinking?
You're good. I can see your screen.
Neither of us really find it frightening. I think it's
Okay,
more
guys,
like-
so this is the exterior here.
Yeah, I
Take a little
don't
turn,
get
look
scared. I
up.
actually get excited. It's
So-
kinda cool. So, I'm weird. I don't know.
Yeah, there's gonna be
Do
one of
that
those
every
tours where nobody
month.
likes us, but and we don't really give much of a fuck about that, so that's cool.
Oh,
First F-bomb.
oh no.
We should get a tally in the corner.
Oh.
How many times we say F in every goddamn street.
You have my name and your
Yeah,
the dumpsters out
cars
there.
will always be zero.
Ah, might be remodeling or something. Okay, so this is the exterior.
So they had the right to do what they felt they needed to do.
And it was very cold out there that
But
day.
Oh, yeah.
ignoring that, imagining the 5-story building with the spire on top. So, like I said, this is a Kirkbride facility. Now, these Kirkbride designs came out of a huge social reform movement known as the moral treatment movement. So, this is the first time that they're actually looking at rehabilitating patients using loving kindness. Prior to this, they thought that these people were animals because they didn't act like human beings, they acted like animals. And so the best way to rehab them was to break their animal nature, which they tried in various hideous ways, like beating them, whipping them, chaining them to walls, tossing them into vats of ice cold water again and again and again.
Wow.
I mean, I'm born and raised here in Traverse City. I actually signed up for a polar dip one time. I knew what I was doing. I mean, yeah, never again. But these people had no idea why they were treated this way. They couldn't help it. So this actually started with a woman by the name of Dorothea Dix. She was a school teacher, and she was also in charge of the women nurses there for the Civil War. We used to study Dorothea Dix back in school back in the day. Unfortunately, she seems to have gone the way of cursive writing. You only hear about her if you're specifically going into nursing or psychiatric care. Unfortunately, she was really instrumental in changing the attitude of mental health patients. So
That's a
she
bad
was going
word.
around after the
Never
war
say
looking
it.
for her
It's
guys that she
bad.
met during the war and took care of, and
Just
she'd
don't say
find them
it.
in abominable conditions. These places were filthy. Mostly basements and attics. Chained to the walls. The food was spoiled. It was slimy and full of bugs. She was just appalled. She thought these guys gave a portion of their lives to preserve our union, and this is the best we can do for them? Not acceptable. She would petition these governments to try, these states to try to get them to, provide nicer places. But of course, being a woman, they're not going to listen to her back in those days. So she aligned herself with some prominent men. One of them being Dr. Thomas Story Kirkbride. He was from Philadelphia. He worked exclusively with mentally ill patients. In fact, to this day, he is somewhat considered to be the
I look
father
disgusted
of
when
American
I-
psychiatry. He
Any
believes that
woman
these could be
should
I know.
after
using
hearing
the
that.
architecture and the environment as his therapy plan. So they actually looked at what the Quakers in England were doing. Here's your moral treatment movement. The Quakers in England decided these are not animals, they're human beings. Maybe if we take them out of the country, we introduce them to fresh air, nature. If we introduce them to art.
Oh, yeah, you'll see the
If we
guy.
give them
He's-
simple everyday tasks that we know they
he's
can
having
perform,
Hoover
a sense of
syndrome, thinks that they're a
purpose,
bunch of
maybe we
twitch
can gently
assholes.
coax them back
Basically what
into
it
society.
is.
The Quakers actually brought them into their
Kinda
home, so they were watching that behavior. They had a better handle on it. So Dr. Kirkbride went back to school to be an architect. He wanted to be the first to design a building specifically to house mentally ill patients. Here's his design. All Kirkbrides are on a north-south trajectory. Here's the first thing he wants to introduce is natural light, lots of it. The windows in this facility are 10 feet tall. And they face the morning sun for the patients in the front of the building and the afternoon sun for the patients in the back. If you're living in a basement or an attic, you don't get a lot of natural light. And that is
Yeah, it
also why the
is.
building
it's
has what we
beautiful
call
up
Batman
there.
construction. Do you see how it
The
pops
fall
in and
color
out like
was
the wings
going,
of a
so
bat?
it was really pretty.
As it pops out, it gives them the ability to put in even more windows for even more natural light for these patients. Here in
Yes,
Michigan,
Joe.
this is what we're going to be looking at for the next, 3-4 months,
Thanks
isn't it?
for tuning
The
in.
days get short and they're usually pretty cloudy, so we know how it feels when the sun comes out. I think they were onto something there personally. Now, there are 9 million bricks in this building alone. Probably another 10 million on the campus behind us. They're actually all from Leelanau County, and the walls are 24, 26 inches thick, but they're not solid brick. Because they didn't know what caused this, Dr. Kirkbride's theory had to do with foul air, hence the reason why they bring these to the country. He
Foul
believed in the
air.
miasma theory. In other words, he felt foul air created
Sounds like what we get
stress
around Lucky, right?
creates mental
Pretty much.
illness.
Yeah.
So he has a ventilation system in his entire design. He actually had a way of putting
Lucky's our
fresh air
bulldog,
up from
by
that
the way.
basement area, forcing it up to the walls in tube-like structures called plenums. And as it pushed up the walls, it sucked out all the stale air of the whole building and would force it out those spires, which did not have glass in the back of the day. They would
Fine.
remain open. They're known as ventilators on the blueprints.
Okay, So we will move on from here to our next.
So, fresh air, natural light, two things you don't get a lot of if you're living in a basement or an attic. Now, the middle section, definitely not that one, the 5-story middle section with the big spire on top. Like I said, people that worked in a Kirkbride, this is unique. You now live here. If you're a doctor, a nurse, an attendant, you live here with your families. Since these diagnoses are behavior-based, you have to know how to understand these behaviors. And living amongst them gave them a first-hand account of what triggers these behaviors and how to react to them. So yes, they were here with 500 patients. Imagine how busy they were during a full moon.
He had his hood down and he didn't have his head
And
covered,
just because you're
but
here
it was
all the time doesn't
windy
mean
and
you don't work
cold.
shifts. These people work 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. You start to understand, like we do when we do the research on these, that the people that came to work at Kirkbride, they must have felt the calling. They must have felt that they can make a difference in these people's lives. You don't come to work in a place like this with a population that even today is feared, misunderstood, misdiagnosed, and quite frankly, you cannot turn your back on them from day one. They're highly unpredictable. Our first doctor, medical superintendent, Dr. James Decker Munson, he came from the other two asylums. He believed in the Kirkbride plan wholeheartedly, and he added to it with his own philosophy of beauty as therapy. He's actually responsible for planting some of these bigger trees.
Yeah, you can hear the wind.
Yeah, there's a little distortion on that because we're
Everybody
using the
in this
GoPro.
asylum
It
in the
doesn't
beginning
have
had a
a
view
pop
of the
filter
bay.
on it.
So the guy that came up with these Kirkbride buildings also planted a bunch of school trees there that are rare.
Now, housing. Everything to the south of administration are men, everything to the north are women, but because Dr. Kirkbride worked exclusively with mentally ill patients, he recognized that there's a certain type of a patient that makes a lot of noise all the time. They're very, very active. They get little sleep. They were known as most disturbed back in the day. We would refer to them now as highly manic. He always put them on the very ends because right next to them, he would position the geriatric wards, particularly patients who have hearing issues. Yeah, that noise isn't going to bother them. They're going to make noise. We have to all live here and work here. Let's work on a system where we can start to lump people together that act the same way.
That would
and
be
they-
cool.
Buffer for the rest of
That
us.
would actually be something I'd be open to.
Yeah, that would be neat.
Definitely.
The quicker you were due to be sent home. Not everybody that came here died here. We had over 40,000 patients who came here in 104 years. Tens of thousands were returned to loving families. And the last thing you have to figure out is what to do with these people. Nobody thought they were capable of anything. And Dr. Munson knows now he's got a little over 500 people to feed with 400 acres. Everybody comes from a farm, and Myers, of course, isn't even open yet. So he figures he better establish a farm. He bought cows, beef and dairy cows, goats, pigs, chickens. They began planting crops of all kinds. They had orchards with fresh fruit trees. They had vineyards. They were even able to establish 4 huge greenhouses where they had groundskeepers could grow citrus fruit, even during the winter months. Can you imagine what a treat that was for these patients to be sitting here in northern Michigan, looking out these big old windows at snow coming down, eating an orange? In northern Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't be any farther from Florida or California if we tried. That is where the male patients are now given the opportunity to work. Nobody's forced. Forced labor doesn't accomplish anything. But for the first time in their lives, it gave them the ability to do something that they were confident in doing. And it was the main therapy, work. Something to do, to fill up your day, to give you a sense of purpose. Of course, it's not ladylike for us gals. We're mucking it up in the stalls. This is Victorian times. There's a reason why this is all still open here, and there's big open spaces along the front and the sides. They would have established huge Victorian gardens back in the day. Exotic plants and flowers, getting your hands in the dirt, planting, weeding, picking huge bouquets and bringing them inside to beautify the inside of the building. If you're a gardener, you know how relaxing and satisfying that is. Of course, they're also welcome to work in the kitchens and laundries. So for the first time in their lives, all 500 people had the ability to get up, get outside on a daily basis, and, fill your day with work and
It's a
sunshine,
lot more humane
and
than they
feel
make
like you're
correctional
actually
institutions
contributing to where
today.
you live. It was the main, like I said, the main therapy, and it was quite successful for years and years. In fact, within 2 years, we were overproducing. The state continued to buy acreage. We went from 400 acres to 1,000 acres by the time we were all said and done. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. It was the top employer. So, what happened here? Apparently, in 1963, the
I
state
always
of
do that
Michigan
when
had
I'm on
one
the
new
call for
created
Yeah,
a
it's
facility.
hard
In other
not
words,
to.
nobody ever paid to be here. If the state taxpayers supported it, they decided, I'm sure building codes have changed since 1885. We should see what it'll take to upgrade this facility. And in the old center, that 5-story building, the first thing you would have noticed was a beautiful double wide mahogany staircase. Went up to all 5 floors. No fire escape, no sprinkler system. That's code. And they were worried that they weren't going to convince everybody else in the state of Michigan to kick in millions of tax dollars to upgrade a facility that at its peak had 3,600 patients. Which is a lot, I grant you, but by now we're competing with downstate facilities that had tens of thousands of patients. We're small potatoes. So their brilliant solution, they decided that mahogany staircase was a fire hazard. And on that designation, they tore down the 5-story building and left us with this 2-story flat, ugly building. Well, a lot of us refer to it as the flub, the flat, ugly building. That became the new administration center. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's that
Because
flat
they didn't
thing
even
right
try.
behind her.
Yeah.
This is a historical restoration site. The Minervini group that's responsible for restoration have the blueprints for the 5-story building. They have every intention of finishing this project by tearing down this idiot's flub and restoring the 5-story building, spire and all. Because, I mean, really, ew. We're one of only 20 Kirkbrides still standing, and we're not even fully intact right now. So it's probably another 20, 25 years down the line, because the cottage I'm going to show you, it's been abandoned since the mid-60s. When you abandon a building, it starts to really degrade. So it has a time frame that's a little bit more important. Although I see that they're putting a new roof on. All those holes I've been drilling over the years must have made a difference. It's trying to hasten its demise. Oh well. Anyway, that includes the grounds, by the way. This is the second largest
Yeah, it
historical
is
arboretum in
really
the state of Michigan. So these trees, some of them have been here a long time. And they did clear cut everything. Dr. Munson was an arborist. He found trees to be fascinating. He wanted to create nature close by. So anytime he and his wife traveled, he'd pick up saplings from wherever he was at, bring them here to be planted. There are 207 varieties of trees planted in this arboretum. Some of them were actually not even native to northern Michigan. One I can think about the ginkgo trees. We didn't have ginkgo trees in northern Michigan until Dr. Munson brought them up here. You know, I kind of shudder to think what happened to those poor palm trees that came back from Florida that first winter. But these are the hardy survivors, by golly. There is a master map with all of these trees. They've all been identified and categorized, and in some cases, actually ready for cloning. You'll see a red beech here that's topped off. It's in the process of dying. It'll take a little while, but when it dies, they will have a red beech to replace it. Hopefully a hardier beech than what's happening with beeches right now. That's another problem that they have, is the invasive species that take on these trees. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's interesting how Dr. Munson and the head groundskeeper figured out where to plant these. Back in the day, if you had a large area to plant, they would load up a cart with 5 or 6 different saplings and take them to an empty place like this. Dr. Munson always had pebbles in his pocket. He would turn his back to the empty space, take those pebbles and toss them over his head. Wherever they land, that's where you get these clusters of trees as opposed to orderly row like. You want it to look as natural.
It probably weighs 15 pounds. It's
Right,
crazy.
you lug it for a while, it just gets.
You're like, I can't hold it with my hands.
You want the,
Hang back.
yeah, do you want the
In the beginning.
hoodie up?
No. Just stay a little back from Captain COVID over there.
I was coughing.
No, I know.
I don't want you getting sick because of your ear.
It's all good.
I have cotton. You want to put it
I'm
in?
fine, dude. Don't worry about
He
it.
was like, leave me alone. Wait till you see, you'll get it. Don't worry.
So it may seem a little boring at first, guys, but we have to suffer through the tour, so you guys do too. Hopefully we'll get somewhere where we can start actually doing some readings pretty quick.
Sorry, getting the desktop audio on the other feed.
Thanks.
This is a historical restoration building. Reuse, repurpose, restored is the key to historical restoration. This is where, Papa Joe's now, but this is where the original canteen, when they opened in 1963, was located. For patients and staff, they would have had come in here to get a burger, chips, shampoo, toothpaste, and of course the all-important cigarettes. This Papa Joe's is still using the original bar stools from that counter and the countertop back in the day. So,
Yeah, kind of an interesting little thing to see there.
Because the age difference.
So there's that. So, how did you get here, by the way? You got here through the court system. You judged insane. If you were morally responsible for your behavior, you were sent to prison. If you're not morally responsible, you were judged insane and sent to places like this for treatment. And honestly, in the beginning, they figure a third of all mental patients suffered from syphilis. Pretty rampant after the Civil War, and there was no cure. But these people deserve loving kindness. They deserve to be treated with compassion. Same thing with the geriatric ward. A lot of senility, but they, mom, dad, grandma deserve to be treated with loving kindness. A lot of anxiety and depression. People were isolated their whole lives, and just from those months or so of our own isolation.
Okay, so then we will flip on over to this one here.
Well, up at that farm had a name. Every single animal, because that's what you do with pets, isn't it?
Was it
That's what happens. Separated. We are a social creature, and so a lot of anxiety, depression, probably a lot of paranoia, schizophrenia, bipolar, OCD. Maybe not have names like that, but people have been suffering from that since time began. Also addictions. So if you're an alcoholic, they send you here to dry you out. They do a great job of drying you out. My goodness, you seem just fine. They send you home, probably see you again, to dry you out again, to send you home again. I mean, some of these patients had a certain revolving door aspect because they could not cure the addictions. They could only treat the symptoms. And also something that I didn't realize back in the day, malnutrition. You don't get enough meat, which was scarce and expensive back in those days. You can develop a vitamin B. You can develop a condition called plasma. It could kill you. It creates hallucinations. You have hallucinations. You're going to find yourself in a place like this. But they grew their own vegetables. They butchered their own meat. They had a great diet from day one. So a few weeks of eating really well, no more hallucinations, and they would get to go home. You either came into the court system or by the word of the sheriff. He had the power to bring somebody in. And this in particular happened to a lot of women in our history. Women were sent here suffering from postpartum depression and menopause. And you were usually sent here by your loving husband, who had every right, as the head of the family, to send you here if you did not know how to deal with those strange behaviors that you were exhibiting. And it was frequently a life sentence. Yeah. We had no property. We had no money. We had no rights. You can come through. Your job was the family. So if you can't take care of your job, out to pasture you go. And think about it. Even though there was a stigma, once you got off in a place like this with people who cared about you and somebody who didn't know what to do with this kind of a thing. Yeah. However, make no mistake, ladies, insanity was grounds for divorce. So you know that there were some women sent to places like this just because some of those husbands wanted to cover up their wanton nature. Not a good look for the guys back in those days. But that was socially acceptable. We didn't have any children here until the 40s. Now, in the 40s, we're seeing a significant number of teenagers known as incorrigible youth. Actually, this is a time when teenagers are questioning their parents' authority. And parents didn't know how to deal with this. They didn't know how to deal with it. I mean, now we know it's just a phase that they go through. Sometimes longer than others, but still. We understand brain development more now, and they didn't in the 40s still. So if you had a teenager at home that was causing problems, pain in the patootie, maybe not helping around the house or farm, maybe not going to school, maybe hanging with a bad crowd, maybe even already known to the sheriff. You had every right as a parent to contact the sheriff and say, I have an incorrigible youth here, come get them. And the sheriff would pick up these teenagers, bring them here, and here they had to stay until they reached the age of 18, which was the age of majority. And just because you belong to parents, just because you questioned some of the things that they were trying to make you do, come on through. Just because they didn't want to have to deal with you, let's face it. This became a solution for somebody in your family that you didn't want to have to deal with, like your own. Fancy meeting her. So yeah, and really, of the over 40,000 patients that came through here, I really suspect those teenagers suffered the most. They were the most misunderstood, misdiagnosed, and vulnerable from day one. You got a problem with authority? They send you here. This is a prison. There's bars on these windows. The doors are locked all the time. You know, mom and dad aren't looking out for you anymore. It was difficult. The state recognized they had to educate these kids. They were coming in with various levels of education. And they got really good at figuring out how to fine-tune the education.
Yeah, that's interesting. Something's hit my leg.
Up to speed. In other words, this is actually where what we now know.
Can't verify it with anything, but yeah. Got me around the back of the calf on the right leg.
Once again,
No.
these kids are recognizing at different levels that they are being educated. Not everybody fits that mold. And then they also brought in home classes and shop classes for these kids to give them a sense of life skills, because they're not going to go home again. Most of them are stop and again. How do you forgive your parents for sending you to a place like this? It was tough. And they also brought in TV and radio repair, electrician repairs, so some of them have a semblance of a job when they got out of a skill. And now, by the way, they never mixed the adults with the kids. Always kept them separate for obvious reasons. But by the late 50s, early 60s, we're seeing even younger kids, as young as 6, 7, 8 years old, being sent to places like this, suffering what we now recognize as emotional impairments such as autism, ADHD, even dyslexia if you sent to a place like this. Yeah, which is how we ended up with a well-rounded population of 3,600 back by the early 60s. In fact, the state started a school here called the Arnold School in 1958. It runs to this day. It's not the same. It's not run by the state so much anymore. It's a intermediate school district, but it's for emotionally impaired kids. It's called Creekside now. But when the state came in and closed this place in 1989, they did not close that school. They kept the school going because they knew even then that they were not going to be able to integrate these kids into the public system. So yeah, it's a pretty active place now. You could be like me and discover years later you actually had a relative here. I never knew this. I never knew this. They walked by my house for 18 years. I never knew this. And my mom has been gone for 16 years, she passed away. But I was talking to her brother, my uncle, when I got this job, and he said, check it out. I'm going to be a tour guide at the old state hospital, what a hoop, you know. And he was saying, he goes, oh yeah, that's in Traverse City, isn't it? Why, that's where we used to go as kids in the 30s to go visit Rose. My mom would have been here. She never once mentioned my whole life coming here to visit anybody, let alone a family member. I'm like, love that. The stigma still applies. It's kind of like, it was a bizarre thing. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe this. So who is this Rose person? Well, my uncle tells me, apparently, here's the story.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah, it's
In
true.
1896, in Manistee, Michigan, which is where they were all from, apparently my great-grandfather's brother,
So we're a
William,
weed house, though. We had
It happens.
Yeah. She either came here that night or she came the very next day. She spent the rest of her life here. She died in the 40s at the age of 71. She arrived at the age of 18.
That's sad.
Very sad. However, Rose was kind of lucky because apparently my family did come visit her.
I know, I was on my phone.
So,
I know, she's sitting there texting.
I was texting for a minute.
but yeah, but my uncle did share memories of coming as a kid. I remember saying to him one time, why would your parents and grandparents bring you here There was no playground, there was no accommodations for children, there were no kids here. What those female patients must have felt as they were seeing little tiny mini people walking around. It was a very bizarre concept. Anyway, he said, well, what if I had a car? And he said, we're going for a road trip. So we all piled in. Oh, okay. Anyway, he remembers coming here one time, a nice summer day, to visit Rose, and he saw 2 rows of guys coming up the road with little mowers. And as he got close to that first row, he noticed that those mowers didn't have any blades in them, just handles and wheels. Those are patients. But behind them, about 5-6 feet, guys with blades. That's maintenance and staff. So now the patient gets all the way up the building, they turn around and look, law's all over. Wow, we were a big help, weren't we? And the staff, yes, you were. We could never have gotten this all done without your help. Just giving them a chance to feel like they can contribute, a sense of purpose. That was no-brainers now, but back in the day, it was revolutionary. Dr. Munson established from the very beginning. If you have to bring somebody here, don't lie to them and say, hey, check it out, it's brand new.
Yeah, this was the
You
end
have to
of
let them
October,
know.
so
It's
26th
been
of October.
decided
We got
for
home
you,
March
this is where you're going.
October 3rd.
Yep.
You may not like it at first, and a lot of them didn't, but we're going to work really hard to get you back with your family. Because if you don't establish trust at the very beginning, what chance do you have to establish trust? These people need to be able to trust somebody.
I think we're just going to
And as an adult, looking back now on my encounters with patients back in the day growing up, I now recognize that they were far more afraid of us than we ever could have been of them. Because they knew what we were capable of. It wasn't pretty. Okay. But speaking of pretty, I just want to point out, here's another, this is a men's ward. So, these are patients. We don't have a lot of pictures of patients back in the day because Dr. Munson established he didn't want their pictures taken because they could be exploited, but, oh, they're wearing their own clothes. Not white gowns, like you see in Hollywood, a lot of that's Hollywood. They were allowed to have 3 day suits, a set of work clothes, and 2 sets of pajamas, 3 sets of underwear of their own clothes. And here's that wood floor with the Oriental rug runner, curtains, stenciling, chandeliers, mahogany furniture. I mean, they really went all out with these. And the picture above it I will explain because it has to do with our farm. This is the only thing that's buried on the property. It's a cow, but it's not an ordinary cow, I hope to tell you. This is a world famous cow, world champion dairy cow. Her name was Travis Plant the Walker. She has the right to be buried on the property because in her lifetime and up until just recently apparently, she was in the Guinness Book of Record as the top producing cow in the world. She produced in her lifetime over 200,000 pounds of milk. One cow.
That's a lot of milk.
Oh, she's huge. She's eyeball to eyeball with her handlers. Over 7,500 pounds of butter fat they got from that. She calved 9 whole times. The patients loved and respected her so much that when she died, they built her tombstone and buried her up by those barns between 2 beautiful pine trees overlooking her beloved fields. Yeah, world champion. Somebody told me just recently some Canadian cow picked her off her pedestal, but as far as I'm concerned, that's Canada, this is the United States, we have their role. There is, where those barns are, that's a separate restoration site. It's not affiliated with us anymore, but it's still a restoration site. They have their own tours. I don't know what their schedule is because it's all voluntary, but that is where the botanical gardens are located. Maybe not that great this time of year, but they do give tours. If you go on their tour, they'll take you into the calving barn and they'll show you Calanthus stall. It's a shrine. That's what it should be. Travis Plant the Walker, that was her name. Every animal.
Yeah, this is the part that like drug.
Well, up at that farm had a name. Every single animal. Because that's what you do with pets, isn't it? You name them.
Oh,
That's what they
wait,
did.
no, okay,
They named
that's
these
not-
pets because that's what they were.
This is the next.
22 babies born here that first year.
Let me make sure real quick.
It was dangerous. So after a
Did you
year,
quit
I'm trying
recording
to
when
figure
we
out what
walked
to do.
over there?
Yes.
Okay.
So I
22
think it's
babies
this
born
one.
here that first year. Now it wasn't this big old free-for-all up in the hills. Some of those women arrived pregnant. Remember what I said? How this is a great opportunity to get rid of somebody? What a horrendous fate that must have been. Anyway, once they
It's
recognized the
coming
patient
up
was
in the
pregnant, they
next
worked
2.
really hard with these families to try to get the family to adopt the baby
Yeah.
and seal the records. But of course, over 40,000 patients, less than half ever saw a family member again. That was very acceptable. Very acceptable society, yeah. just like I said, like me, you didn't even know you had one in the
So
family.
no, this is
So, if the family's
Zero.
not interested, then staff
Zero.
would have to foster the baby.
So we'll see what goes on inside.
Or people from town. Of course, we also had patients who died here. But only Calantha has the honor of being buried here. When a patient died, they went to our city cemetery. The state said we don't have the space at the time to devote to try to find the family. So 420 patients are buried in our city cemetery. Of those 420, only 3 have markers. Because once again, if the family didn't need the marker, the state wasn't going to. But when that was completely full, anybody who died, their body, the body was donated to science because they were trying to figure out what happened to these people.
So they donated
And
everybody
that was
to
the idea. It was
science,
not just
died there
warehousing them,
pretty
it was
much.
curing them. But you, into the therapies aspect of this, so of course, we've all heard the stories. Hindsight is
Yeah, I know, it's
2020,
the way-
but you have to understand that they
It's
were
this
doing
damn
this to
GoPros.
patients
We're gonna be
to help,
starting
to
to
try to
use
help
our
them.
mics on our
But now
stuff,
we
so
know,
it's
from looking
gonna get
back, some of those therapies were awful. Lobotomies? Yes, they did lobotomies here. Lobotomies are prescribed to most of their patients to get them to calm down.
What she's talking
They
about is
don't.
they used to actually do
It
ice
was
pick
awful.
lobotomies.
Stafford told you if you're a bookkeeper and you have a lobotomy, you could be a pretty good bookkeeper. But if you're an artist or a musician, you have a lobotomy, you could be a pretty good bookkeeper. It severed the creative aspect of your brain from the functioning. It was horrible. Electric shock therapy, right up to the end. You betcha. You saw the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's exactly what it was like. They still do electric shock therapy, but now they put you under. Didn't back then. But what happened? What changed? Once again, drugs, pharmaceuticals that alter brain chemistry. When they brought drugs into places like this, it really changed the population once and for all, because it made a huge
it's very
difference
windy,
in
by
how
the
the
way.
patients were able to cope. And that is what changed the population from 3,600 patients in the early 60s to less than 200 in the 80s. Everybody else outpatient. All these cottages, 8 on the men's side, 8 on the women's side, all these cottages emptied out by the late 60s. Stopped using the south half of this building alone by the mid 70s. Now in 1988, the director of mental health, the state of Michigan, comes out here, is looking around, and he says, it's a ghost town. And I'm under all kinds of pressure to cut my budget even more. Traverse City will give you 1 year to shut this place
Yeah, I don't know how people
and that's
survive
exactly
that.
what they did at the end of
They wore
August
some taser for
1989.
sure.
Lock these doors, that was it. See you, goodbye.
And the jails became the
The
asylums.
jails and homeless, yep. Downtown Traverse City. I went downtown Traverse City. I'll tell you what happened when they started closing these places down. We were flooded with former patients who now have nothing to do. And for 10 years, this property.
It's not going to change it.
Boy, did it get bad.
It's not just-
I mean, windows busted out all over the place. The first people breaking into these cottages are looking for copper. And they did a real number in these places. People coming and going. Homeless people. Friends of mine from high school, I ran into friends of mine at the bar, you know, we'd be talking about this property because it's a big empty space. And they'd be telling me, you know, Kat, there are tunnels throughout here. We've been in all these tunnels, man. We've been in all these cottages. It's pretty cool, especially at night. In fact, check it out, Kat. Tonight there's a full moon. One of us going to go to South Porch there at the very end of the building there. We're going to smoke some dupes and party. You want to meet us? I want to meet us. And I'm thinking to myself, there's a dead cow out here. I am not coming here after dark.
Ghost of the dead cow might be here.
No, thank you.
Didn't tell us that it was going to be that kind of a tour.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, now that's legal.
Exactly.
So yeah, for 10 years this got bad, and the state realized we own 360 acres of all these buildings. We got to do something. So their plan in 1999 was to just tear everything down, level everything out flat. Because that's what you do. Because that's what you do, right? Because it was expensive. Because think about these. All these buildings were chock full of lead paint, thick. That is all they used on these buildings. Lead paint. In fact, they added lead to it. Asbestos hanging off the ceiling, all over the tile floors. This is going to be really expensive. But a group of local developers started to panic. This is 360 acres on the edge of town. You could walk to the bay from here. You can walk to downtown. And even though there's leaves gone, look at how beautiful this property is in the fall with all these different trees. But the state wants it. We have to get it from them. So they approached the state and said, let's buy it from you. How much? $1. Yeah.
So they sold the entire place for $1.
Because like I said,
That's
it was
nuts.
really bad. It was dangerous. so after a year of trying to figure out what to do, they decided they couldn't deal with the big building in particular. It was just too much. And this has been a historical district since 1985, so anything you do in a historical district has to be approved. So they were ready to tear down Building 50, but it's still here, and the entire building has been repurposed.
Yeah.
Luckily for us.
All those buildings,
Because
Everything. One
woman,
dog.
because of
Raymond
asbestos.
Yeah.
He's my hero. I love this guy. He came in year 2000 to retire, God bless him. And from the Detroit area. He spent his entire career in the Detroit area restoring historical districts. He hears there's a historical district, he comes to tour. He has a passion for Kirkbride. And so when he hears they're going to tear it down, he approaches the new developers and offers to buy it, which they were happy to sell for $1. Yeah. So this is a historical restoration site. All these buildings will eventually be repurposed. There was a group of developers, this is 3 men's cottages all joined together. And there was a group of developers that wanted to turn this into a hotel. So they pulled out the majority of the but they ran out of money by 2008. So it came back to the intervening group, which is why
Both of us are doing the horse in the starting gate thing.
I know.
Get in the freaking building
Just
and
wanna
start
go
doing
in there.
something.
Let us in there.
Watch out, muddy here.
Yeah, wait a minute. Sure they did. Sure they did. But think about this. You've been living in a place like this where people know you. You know your family. You feel safe here. When they pluck you out of this place and put you in a house that's run by people who don't understand mental health requires
Yeah, I
structure
know.
and scheduling. They were literally told after breakfast, get out, this is when we clean. So they had nothing to do. And they might not like where they're at. You can't force somebody to live somewhere. When they started these, they didn't recognize that people had rights. But by the 60s, we recognized people have rights. You can't force somebody to take medicine. You can't force somebody to live somewhere, even if it's for their own good. Which is why they closed all of these asylums down by the end of the 80s. There were none left, known as the deinstitutionalization of mental
18
health.
meters going off already.
And that is when homelessness began. Because you've taken away your safety net. All right.
I just left that on.
Alright, so let's see if we have some changes here pretty quick. Outside we're getting zeros.
I've heard that the basement's particularly active.
Okay.
Just to-
Okay, be happy to do some work down there.
Wow.
So let's see if something changes with our Milligauss in here. Go ahead. Ladies
It's
first.
not going to be any warmer in here than it is outside.
Alright, so we're going to be in low light conditions, it looks like. So,
So this section was built in 1891. I know. Well, that's a lot already.
This thing
you can see my breath, so you might notice the steam.
Shut this door, so you guys can go ahead and wander off and let everybody else.
Alright,
Floors are okay to walk on and everything?
Yeah.
feels pretty sturdy. I'm not too worried about over here.
Here's what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We got about a half hour. There's 4 floors.
Half an hour in here.
Looks like a bathroom.
Dana living in here.
What you got?
Dana.
It looks like there's water damage.
Some soft spots.
Yeah, there's a hole in the floor back there. I wouldn't go in there.
The second floor in this other ward.
Let's find our way down to the basement. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. So, I think it's about time for text to speech. And I'm going to turn on our SLS cam and see if we can get something in
Turn
here.
it now.
That's what I'm about to do.
That baby on.
Yep, we'll get calibrated in a second. Just got to let it heat up.
Very cold in there.
So, like I said, we will be using a light.
Am I still recording? I can't tell. You are.
Yeah, you are.
At the very ends of these halls.
All right, so
The basement's real cool.
All right, you want me to calibrate?
hang on 1 minute, still warming up. All right, so
I can't help it.
give me a sec. The program's got to warm up.
This was not helping.
Come on.
Now, who knows? Maybe we got lead exposure.
Yeah,
You know,
lead
that
exposure, asbestos,
asbestos, God only knows.
So,
but we're like, we're doing it.
got our light.
So yeah, we got our readings.
Oh, yeah.
Should be powering up pretty quick here. Okay, let's see. Let me get you in the light. There we go. Move around a little bit more. I don't know why it's not showing your grid. 1 minute here. Skeleton stream. Why isn't it doing it?
I don't think it would have helped.
No, we don't want it paused.
Bottle of spray shut off.
Tracking mode.
Find.
Oh, hello. Oh, there's our first friend.
You got one?
Yep.
Me? Norman.
It won't track you.
It won't track me.
Oh, wait. Here we go. Now you're tracking. All right, good deal. So now we have our SLS up and running, as you guys can see here. So let's see if we get anybody. Oh, wait. Do the tracking again. Okay, no, wait. Just stay still for a second. We had something for a minute there.
Shift.
I'll make sure.
It's a
Oop.
tissue, right?
All right, so now we are going over to Yep, here we go.
It could be how long you spent here.
Could be a lot of things.
Another
It
bathroom.
does little breaks.
Oh, this is hideous. Quarantine again. Oh, look in here. Cloud.
Oh, whoa.
Got it?
We got a free floater. We got a free floating apparition right here in front of me. Tara is nowhere on screen.
Okay,
Look at my flashlight beam.
I'm over here.
It's right in front of me.
Oh my god.
It's moving.
Noon. It says noon.
Wait. Now it's gone. It was right here. It was right here in front of me, guys. Right in front of me. Look. There is no one fucking there. Wait a minute. Oh, shit.
Damn, let's go to the shower. Poltergeist.
Okay, let me get that on tape.
Poltergeist. Look, see?
Poltergeist snap.
Myth.
All right, wait. Let me get you on frame again.
Polter.
I just want to see if there's any. I got you.
Anomalies.
Yeah, we've been picking up some anomalies. Holy crap, dude.
Goodbye.
Watch
Look at this room.
whatever it was found.
I think the end is sad. Come in here, Dana.
Yep, gotcha.
Magnet.
Oh, wait, Tara, stop. There was something right next to you.
Assault.
Oh, there's something right next to you. There's something right next to you. Wait.
Okay.
Let me get this. Okay, that is an anomaly right there. Is freestanding. Okay, look, it's reaching at her.
Oh my god.
It's-
This is assault.
It's touching her. Look, guys,
it's
look.
hitting her.
It's touching her. Right on the shoulder.
Ew.
Now it's leaning over like it's kissing you.
Ew. I feel dizzy.
You're probably being affected at this point. I'm gonna want to change my GoPro battery, but I almost don't want to let this go. Oh, it's gone. All right, we're gonna.
Assault.
All right, wait, guys. We're gonna stop for a second here, and I'm gonna switch out my GoPro battery.
I'll keep doing this. I'm gonna
All right, so hang on a minute, guys. We got to make a quick battery swap. No, it was actually kissing you. It
Ew.
was kissing you.
Ew.
It leaned right in, grabbed you by the back of the head, and kissed you.
Oh my god.
All right, we're gonna change battery.
I don't know, dude.
That one was such a weird piece of evidence. I mean, it was just like you looked at it and you're like, am I honestly seeing what I think I'm
Well,
seeing?
we're in the men's facility. Who
Right.
knows? I mean, I have no idea.
I mean, I couldn't answer that one for you.
But I know when it happened, I felt like this wave of dizziness, and it just was overwhelming. It's weird.
Real strange.
So I'm not sure.
All right, so here we go.
My camera just came off of its thing.
Oh no, you want to help?
No, it's okay. I'm gonna hold it for a minute. I want to just show. All right, let's look around here. We've wireframed her. Let's see if we get anything else.
Yeah, it was really tall, wasn't it?
I want to find our way down to the basement pretty much as quickly as possible, but you can see in these rooms here,
People lived in this, by the way. Yeah, I know. That was
just
very
kind of
odd.
what we're looking at.
Rooms are actually
This
very
is the
tall.
size comparison
Yeah,
of her. It's
definitely.
my height, 6'4".
It was taller, I think.
It could have been up to like 8'6".
I may go handheld for a while just because. I don't know how this came loose, but let's see.
I heard that the stairwells are at the end.
All right. So these are their rooms. This is where people were. I mean, this is a very small spot. Okay, I got you on wireframe. Nothing too weird there. Keep saying empathy.
Yep.
Attack. Okay, you want to attack me, you're welcome to.
Alignment.
Take your best shot.
Fog. Kitty. Axe.
Ooh.
Still.
Let's see. Anything around you?
Tip. 3. Atom.
Oh, it doesn't look like anything's around her right yet. I want to go look in the basement though. That is my main goal in here.
I my attic too. But I'll look over here. It's kind of creepy right here. We gotta take pictures too. Triangle.
Hey, so would I. I'll take that hit.
Moist. Yeah, it's moist in here.
What's your sensitivity at?
Middle.
Turn it down. Needs to be at about 20%.
And yeah, it's very windy today. Church.
Huh. Let's go
Carrie.
back this other way and check this shit out over here. Because I want to find a way
Want a
down.
picture?
If you wish. Say, ooh, this is weird.
What's that?
There's just a chair in here. Sitting there.
Oh, solitary.
Solitary, it just said it.
Solitary.
That's solitary, it just said it.
It's solitary.
Oh boy, look. I gotta show.
Yeah.
It's solitary confinement right here. This is what this
Look
is.
at that.
This is what solitary confinement looks like in a mental institution.
Oh my god.
Do you know how horrifying that is?
Oh my god.
Look at this. This is where these poor people probably were allowed to wash like every once in a while.
Oh
Just
my
this.
God.
That's horrible.
Look at this horrible little room. Oh.
Yeah. Like,
Use
it's
night
just
mode. Should I use night mode?
Actually, could you hold this for a second? Well, like, what? Stop. You see it? It's right behind her.
I can't see anything.
It's right behind her. It's right behind her. Look closely, guys. Look closely.
Well, I got the chills
No.
all of a sudden.
Okay, it was right behind you.
Is he still there?
Nope, he's gone. Oh, and it just killed our tablet.
Oh, shoot.
Shit. All right, hold this for 1 second, like if you can, and so I can
So I know it's
reattach
really
this
heavy.
GoPro. But holy
you-
shit, guys. Yeah,
Let me turn this back on.
59 years.
in a minute. Done.
Don. Dion.
Dio.
Barry.
And remember it's at the end too. Like,
I know. Am I still recording? I can't see. Yeah, I am.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh.
Yeah, but we only have so much time, so we
I know.
need to make it down to the basement. But
Yeah.
we've already caught a figure on SLS,
Wait,
so
let's ask them if we can come back here by ourselves.
yeah,
Or
for
they
sure.
sell it.
For sure.
It's to stop saying anything.
I know, it doesn't say things all the
know.
time. It only says shit when there's
See,
something.
stick figure.
Oh god, yeah.
Was it large?
Large.
Did you record
It was floating.
Did you get it
Yes,
recorded?
yes.
Free floating.
Free floating apparition. Just caught it. I mean,
Okay.
there's no question I caught it.
Alright.
I held the camera right up to it.
Alright.
yeah, we gotta get consent.
Let me get this thing working again, because
Yeah, okay, it says
the minute we found it, it downed my tablet. So, all right, let's open this back up and get. We need to get our SLS. Okay, it's running again.
So, interesting, huh?
Incubus, huh?
Voice.
Okay, wait.
55 years.
55 years.
Okay, so there she is. Now that thing was completely away from her body
Poor me.
on this SLS here.
Cute. Should I go to the basement?
Yeah, let's head to the basement. I'm
Right
gonna.
now it says.
Well, there's windows everywhere.
Factors. Okay, supposedly there's.
We need to go this way to access the basement.
So
Since
you can go right across the hallway. There's
Oh,
a,
yeah.
oh, we can.
there's a staircase right
Oh, we
there.
already got a free floater on the SLS.
Huh?
Caught it right on video.
One of our night tour people, she sent me a video. Was it in this hallway by any chance?
Down here.
It was right there.
She sent a video of that on a night
Okay,
tour.
maybe
So.
Okay.
stays there.
So, all right.
It's still here. I just think that, there's a lot of people that came through here.
Oh,
Some of them probably never left because this is the safest places they were in.
yeah.
Hey, is what it is. All right, so, sorry, Tara.
Fire safe doors, so we can.
Get back out, right?
You can, yeah. You can open up.
Okay, so we got down here, kind of a little concrete stairwell. We're getting into the basement
Don't
here.
let it be there.
Supposedly the basement is highly active in this location, so we're gonna be checking this out.
We're still right here.
Yeah, we're fine.
Something back here.
Oh, look at this, Dana.
Yeah, hang on. Let's check out this back room here. I just want to see if we get any readings in here. Which? Okay.
W-I-T-C-H, witch. Judgment.
Let's see.
Witch, turn, wolf, judgment.
Nice. All right, let's keep walking around, see what we get here.
Dispose.
Well,
Oh, this is probably the real place they dispose bodies.
wouldn't surprise me. All right, let me catch you on frame again. See if anything's around you. What was that?
Yeah.
Wait. Hang on. I want to see something. There was something weird here. Hang on. If we can catch another one, that would be awesome.
Oh my god, it would be. Well, we found one already. Got your EVP meter?
Well, we can turn it
I
on.
think you should. It says tool.
Oh.
Ooh.
It jumped up to 21. Now it's stepped back down to 0. I guess we'll keep it up. So you guys can kind of see. Oh. Got a little jump there.
No power to
Okay.
still.
And milligauss went up to about 9.
And I can right against that cabinet.
So it just said tool and it stopped.
Tool. Huh.
This place is huge.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Let's take a look around over here. Oh. Another jump. So whatever it is moving.
There's more. Really dark down there.
Let's go take a look.
Oh, this basement is something special.
What is this place? It's like freaking catacombs.
Yeah, kinda.
Ooh.
25.
Whoa.
Jumped up to 20 freaking 5, guys.
You put that sticker in your back.
It is. Can barely see it in here. Oh, there it goes again. See, I can hold it right next to this device and it does nothing. It's back up in here. Okay, so this is just like absolutely cavernous in here.
You can get lost in here though.
Yeah, but I have a pretty good sense of direction. I mean, this was a fucking dungeon. Look at this shit.
Ew.
I mean, could you imagine living in this?
No.
Oh, and these, look at these. These are
More of them again.
solitary cells.
Spirit.
There we go. Spirit.
Spirit.
Jacket. Okay, let me see.
Channeling.
Let's see if we got any friends with us. Anything on here? Oh, look at the arm. Look at the arm. Oh, look at it. Look at what it's doing. Holy shit, guys. It's above her. Look, it's above her. And it's gone. And then you're back. Dude, it was a free floater above your head.
Oh, Levin.
Let me see.
Head.
Wait.
Head, it said.
Yeah, it was above your head.
Alignment. It said alignment.
1 minute. I gotta see this if it does. Well, oh, there it is. It's fucking back.
Nightmare.
Look, guys. Look at this fucking thing.
Wild.
And then
Become.
it's like,
So it's
it's above you.
It's huge now.
Yeah, it's messing with you. It's above you.
Anything? You see anything?
Yeah, it's right on the screen right now.
John.
And look how
Is this
long
thing
it's
on it?
staying.
I know. Yeah.
Look at this thing.
Up here.
Yeah, you just appeared, all right.
It doesn't seem like it's human.
Look at this. Look at this, guys. Oh my God.
Card.
Oh my God. Okay.
Still there?
Well, let's see. Yeah, it is. It's like, oh my God, dude.
It's still there.
It keeps appearing and disappearing. Now it looks like it's sitting on your shoulders.
Oh my God. And it's creepy because I feel something.
What was that? Oh my God.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it keeps.
Okay, mission.
Dude, okay, let's move around in here a bit because I want to go down this way, and the reason I do is because it just gives me the creep out vibe.
Serious. Ooh.
Oh,
Is that because
50 milligauss.
Is that because you put it out near something or no?
No, look. Touching it to my tablet, it gets a 1. Bring it up here, it beeps, it gets a 10. Okay, so we are definitely catching stuff today.
It could be.
Let me see
more
here.
than one, I don't even
There's a
know.
bunch of like things where they put the steam would come out. See right there?
Yeah, steam pipes.
So she's gonna take us to the steam tunnel in a few minutes. So we gotta.
Okay, ooh, ooh.
Wait a minute. What is this?
Whoa, the vibe in
What
here.
the hell is this?
Wow.
Okay, I
Every
feel dizzy.
every fucking hair just went up.
Really, I walked through
Take the
that.
SLS. You need to look at me. I'm gonna go in here.
No, I feel dizzy from.
I'm gonna go in here.
All right, I gotta get the right video, but just to explain this, I know when you're investigating, okay, you get readings, you get stuff like the stick figures, you get the voices through the voice text to speech, but the feeling when you crossed the threshold in this room was that every hair on your body stands on end and you just know you should not be here.
But it's almost like passing through some kind
There's
of
a
a
wall
force
or a
field
barrier.
because there's something there. I mean,
This was not a joke, and I mean, we're not blowing this out of proportion. That room felt so different. Okay, let me see. Now we need to go over to, I believe it's this one.
I don't care if you pull my hair. Go ahead.
Dirty.
Do it again.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, it's filthy.
I messed up.
This is really oppressive.
There we go.
Okay, this is really.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's oppressive as fuck.
Dude, wait a minute.
What do you
Hold your arms
have?
out. Hold your arms out. Oh, it shut off again. Okay, how do I get it back?
You gotta turn the power
It's
back.
trying to come back. Wait a minute.
It's
trying to come back.
screwing with our equipment. I can tell you that right now. All right, here.
No, it's trying to render. Hold on. It was trying to render. Okay, now it's
This is
rendering.
my
Show me you. Okay, there you are.
It just dropped a solid 20 degrees in here.
It's freezing as hell in there.
What did it just
It
say?
just said fear.
Fear. You like fear, don't you? Are you in that chair right there?
Happening.
I feel like you're here. I want to see if you're here. If you're here, you can touch that and let us know you're here because that's going to register your electromagnetic activity.
Dives.
What?
It said dives.
Dives.
I'm not rendering you. What do I do? Move so I can get you. It's not rendering. Puddle. It said puddle. You're standing in a puddle.
Yep. Okay.
Now it's rendering you.
All right. So intelligence, definitely. This room has a feeling. Oh my God.
It said wedge.
Wench.
All right, it's shut off again.
Just give it a second. It might be messing with stuff.
Coming back. Okay, hold on here. I want it to render you.
Ooh, it's even colder in here. There's another cold spot right here.
Vapor. It said vapor.
This is the room where the ceiling fell in from upstairs.
Be careful.
I am. I'm just looking. I don't think there's electricity to this building, so we shouldn't be getting any EMF spikes, but we are.
I'm not getting you again. It's not. Oh, there it is. There you are.
Anything on me?
No, I don't have moment.
All right, I'm going to take that from you, and we're going to go into the back room. I'm going to just keep this EMF meter in my back pocket. You can always hear it alarm if it goes off, so.
Okay, wait. I want to look in here and see if there's anything that's.
And of course, it alarms the second I put it away.
Here. It said here. Equate.
Whoa, what?
What red?
Yeah, wait a minute. That went straight up.
It went red.
Red means over 100.
Official.
Red means
Hold
over.
it back there again.
Wait. What? It took my flashlight out.
Wait, try it again.
Clicky, clicky, clicky. Nothing. It drained it completely. And then it spiked red.
Oh my God.
Okay, can you get into my backpack and get my headlamp so I have some kind? No, in the tiny flap, please,
Famous.
because I need to have some light source.
Called.
You should see it. It's camo.
Oh wait, yeah. It said porch.
Okay, a red spike on an EMF meter is over 100 milligauss.
Shovel. I wonder if there's a shovel around here.
Oh, I won't know till I have a light because I'm working in pitch black right now.
Jackson. Here's this. I'm gonna have to zip
That'll
you up.
work.
I gotta zip you up.
Okay.
We're okay.
All right, so now we got something at least for a light. It
Under.
took my flashlight down from 100% to 0.
Projection under, it says. See
Okay,
me?
I see you. Let's see if we have friends. Not seeing any yet. Let's take a look back here. I want to go back further. Okay, so
What time is it, do you know?
I don't know, and I don't care. I'm totally into this for right now. Just give me a minute because this
We
is.
do have a reservation at the Red Spider Brunch House.
And I
It says
can. Oh, look at this elevator.
Elevator. Oh my God.
Wow, that looks real safe.
Oh my God.
Okay, what the hell would you use this room for?
Let me see it.
Dude.
Crack.
It's a crack.
Ew.
Okay, so.
Behind. It says behind.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Sorry. It said sorry.
Oh, wait.
Behind. Again, it said behind.
Okay, take a look.
Those.
Take a look.
The Tara's footage that you're gonna see.
Stick.
Oh,
It
it
says
knows
stick.
about the stick figure cam.
Hold on.
Do I have friends? You guys all around? Come on around.
I see you.
Come toward me. Come on.
Solstice.
Come touch me.
Touch him.
Touch me.
Alive.
Hit me.
It said you're a live guy.
Push me.
A live guy.
Okay.
Push me.
Okay. Push. Come on.
Push. I can feel something. Push me.
Something. It says legs.
It's in my. It's right here in my leg. It's where I said hit me.
Jacket.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah,
21 years.
21.
Whoa.
that's where.
Oh yeah.
It just pulled my hair.
Yeah, I did. I saw something touch your head.
It just pulled my fucking hair. Come on, do it again. It's okay. Do it again.
Thirst.
I'm not scared of you. Do it again.
Her point of view in a minute.
Come on.
Amanda.
Amanda.
I don't care if you pull my hair. Go ahead.
Dirty.
Do it again. Yeah, it's filthy down here.
Out.
Oh.
It turned off.
You want me to back over so you can see it from my point of view? Okay, let's see. Would it be right about here, Tara?
Probably.
Come on.
But your camera
Come on.
gets like
Watch my camera get jealous.
21.
Whoa.
There it goes.
See how
Whoa.
it should?
did it.
Oh yeah.
It just pulled my hair.
Yeah, I did. I saw something touch your head.
It just pulled my fucking
You're
hair.
gonna see it from your perspective.
Come on, do it again. It's okay. Do it again.
Thirst.
I'm not scared of you. Do it again.
I wasn't joking.
Come on.
Amanda.
Amanda.
Amanda's the girl that was.
I don't care if you pull my hair. Go ahead.
Investigation.
Do it again. Yeah, it's filthy down here.
Out. It turned
Yep.
off.
You caught it pulling my hair.
Yes.
Hell
It
yes.
says sneak.
Hell yes, dude. Hell yes. That is what we're here for.
We're gonna have to finish.
Okay, now that was good. We got it on a device and we showed physical contact. So this thing can.
It says point.
Let me see here. It's very dusty in here, so kind of having a little respiratory issue, but
Okay, this one's good for the freak.
oh yeah, there's something about this.
Ooh, I'm getting chills. Come
Wait,
on.
all right, let's see.
All right, is there something around me?
I'm watching. All right, wait, yeah, there's a spirit here. We know that.
You get me?
Yeah, I got you wireframed.
Okay.
All right, so any other friends here? Why don't you come and touch her? You touched me. You want to pull her hair? Touch her?
I only had COVID once, and it was at the beginning.
Grab her clothes? Anything, guys? We know you're here.
You still see me?
Yeah, I got you.
Got my arm out.
Yep, that's you. Nothing else yet.
It said spirit. You see anything else?
Not Wait. No, it's
41 years. Yeah, that's your age.
oh my age again. You guys know who you're talking about, obviously.
K2. It said K2.
Oh, you want my K2 meter?
It said
Okay.
K2.
Hang on, guys. We shall get it.
We haven't gone up to the attic yet.
No, hang on. Let's get a K2 reading here.
Okay.
So, all right, K2 time. Don't really see anything on the
Want me to
K2.
hold it for a minute?
Go ahead. You were the one who was asking for it
I
from.
wanted the K2, and now I have it.
Okay, so
These are the only two other two people
got the
I've ever
SLS
been
cam. We've
with.
already gotten 2 free floaters. So let's see what else we can catch. Looks like they kind of wired power in here later on. Okay, what's this? What do we got here?
More of those horrible
Little solitary cells, it looks
Again,
like.
It said again. Side. Okay, is there something at my side?
I can't tell.
Try.
Let's see.
Side.
Okay, we got her. Oh, yep, here we go. Got something.
Okay.
It's not you.
Okay. You can see me, right?
Yes, I can see you. It is not you.
Okay.
Hang
K2
on.
shut off. It
Okay.
just shut off on its own.
Okay, this
Right.
thing is like doing some sort of. Okay, this is weird. It's like climbing up you.
Okay.
So auto exposure for some reason on my thing. I hope it's still taping.
I'm sorry.
Let me check my phone real quick. I just need to make sure that this is still.
Still sit side. I'm very cold.
Yeah, it's still recording. Yeah, you definitely something's going on right there.
Drag. It's a drag.
Drag. Were you dragged through here?
9. I got a 9 for a minute.
All right, there you go. There you go. This is what we're looking for. Oh, it's oh, wait. No, that's you. That's you. I don't want to be wrong.
Okay, it's alright. Still see me, right?
Yeah, I still see you.
England.
Nothing weird yet.
Well, that's not gonna understand.
SAT or SAT.
Don't know. Watch out, there's an incline here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going back into these back rooms now to take a look around. I'll reposition my camera so you guys can see kind of what we're looking at.
Open window.
Oof, another little decline.
Incline.
Yeah, don't come down here.
Trap, it says.
Trap, huh?
Trap. Fish.
Let's see what we got.
Idaho. Should we go up in the upstairs?
Sure, we've spent some time down here. We've caught some stuff already.
Hi, here's a stairwell.
Okay, we can take that up.
Oh, watch out right there. There's something weird there.
Oh.
Empty.
Okay.
What's in here? Placate. It's weird. Are we allowed
Exit. It's an
to
exit.
No, exit.
All
Are we
right.
allowed to go up this?
I think.
This is not, looks kind of messed up.
I don't know. Let's take a look.
It says out.
Out. So it's talking about
Dog.
get out, basically. All right. So let's see how far up this goes.
Pencil.
Okay. Looks like we're hitting the top floor here.
96 years.
Oh no, this is not the top floor.
Where are we?
This keeps going up.
Yeah, well, there's 4 floors. Moist.
All right. We'll check this one out, I guess.
Moist. Don't.
Jumped.
Attention. Okay. Do you feel weird?
A little bit. Definitely something's doing something. Because I'm getting that like agitated feeling. Like something.
Oh. What is that?
Oh my God, is that quarantines
I know, quarantines.
feeling?
Lynn.
Huh.
All right, so now I believe it's this one we're going to jump to that's going to be in Tara's perspective.
I don't care if you pull my hair. Go ahead.
Dirty.
Do it again.
Oh, wait, this was before.
Yeah, it's filthy down here.
Pout. It turned off.
It was right there.
Yeah, right here.
She sent a video of that.
Oh, okay. Maybe it stays there. Yeah.
It's still here. I just think that, there's a lot of people that came through here.
Oh, yeah.
Some probably never left because this is the safest place in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Oops. That's a heavy door.
There's a fire safe door. So
Okay, we can get back out, right?
You can, yeah. It just opens up.
Okay.
Okay, so
right.
down there, kind of a little concrete stairwell. We're getting into the basement here. Supposedly the basement is highly active in this location, so we're going to be checking this out.
It's cold in here.
Something back here.
Ooh, look at this, Dana.
Yeah, let's check out this back room here. I just want to see if we get any readings in here.
Which?
Witch.
Witch.
WITCH. Witch. Judgment.
Let's see.
Witch, turn, wolf, judgment.
Nice. All right, let's keep walking around and see what we get here.
Dispose. Oh, this is probably the place they dispose bodies.
Wouldn't surprise me. All right, let me catch you on frame again. See if anything's
Got
wrong
me?
with you. What was that?
Picked.
Wait. Hang on.
Okay.
I want to see something. There was something weird here. Hang on. If we can catch another one, that would be awesome.
Oh my God, it would be. Well, we found one already. Got your EVP meter?
Well, we can turn it on.
I think you should. It says tool.
Oh.
Ooh.
It jumped up to 21. Now it's stepped back down to 0. I guess we'll keep it up. So you guys can kind of see. Oh. Got a little jump there.
Okay.
And the gauss went up to about 9.
Ew, that's creepy. So it just said tool and it stopped.
Tool. Huh.
This place is huge.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's. Ooh.
Another jump. So whatever it is
What's
moving.
down there? There's water.
Let's go take a look.
Look in there. Ew, Dana, look at this place. It's like freaking catacombs.
Yeah.
Look at this. Ooh.
25.
Whoa.
Jumped up to 20 freaking 5, guys.
Okay, you put that stick figure back on.
It is. Barely see it yet. Oh, there it goes again. See, I can hold it right next to this device and just
Both of us.
stuff it in here.
Bye-bye
Okay,
flashlight.
so this is just like absolutely cabinets in here.
You could get lost in here though.
Yeah, but I have a pretty good sense of direction.
Okay.
And this was a fucking dungeon.
Ew.
I can't help
Could
it.
you
I
imagine
find it
living in this?
interesting.
No.
Oh, and these, look at these. These
Oh,
are
more of them again. Solitary.
cells.
Spirit.
There we go. Spirit.
Spirit.
Jacket.
Jacket.
Okay, let me see.
Channeling.
Channeling.
Let's see if we got any friends with us. Anything?
Cleansing.
Cleansing.
Look at the arm! Look at the arm!
Summer.
Summer.
Look at what it's doing. Holy shit!
What's it
guys,
doing?
It's above her. Look,
Sun.
It's above her, and it's gone.
Eat.
And then you're
Wrong.
dude. It was a free floater above your head.
Oh, 11.
Let me see.
Head.
Wait.
Head, it said.
Yeah, it was above your head.
Alignment. It said alignment.
1 minute. I gotta see this.
Nickel.
Oh, there it is. It's fucking back.
Nightmare.
Look, guys. Look at this fucking thing.
Wild.
And then
Become.
it's like,
So it's messing with
above
me.
you.
It's messing with me.
yeah, it's messing with you.
Compound.
John.
Anything? You see anything?
Yeah, it's right on the
John.
screen right
It said
now.
John. Need South Carolina. Yeah.
Look at this thing.
Up here.
Up here.
Yeah, you just appeared on
Death.
it. Look at
Army.
Look at this, guys.
King.
Card.
Card.
Oh my God. Okay.
Is it still there?
Well, let's.
Indiana.
Yeah, it is.
Great. What the heck?
It's like.
Aim.
Oh my
Aim.
God, dude.
It's still there. Is it
keeps
moving?
appearing and disappearing. Now it looks like it's sitting on your shoulders.
Oh my God. And it's creepy because I feel something.
What was that? Oh my god.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Mission.
Dude, okay, let's move around in here a bit because
Anthony.
I want to go down this way, and the reason I do is because it just gives me the creep out vibe.
Like Sears. Ooh.
Oh,
Is that because you put it?
50
Oh.
milligauss.
Is that because you put it up near something or no?
No, look. Touching it to my tablet gets a
Okay.
1. Bring it up here, it beeps, it gets a 10. Okay,
It's tool.
so we are definitely catching stuff today.
Saying tool whenever I bring that thing.
I know. Here.
There's a bunch of like things where they put the steam would come out. See right there?
Yeah, steam pipes.
So she's gonna take us to the steam tunnel in a few minutes. So we gotta look.
Okay, ooh.
Ooh, it's. Ooh, wait a minute. What is this?
Whoa, the vibe in here.
What the hell is this?
Wow.
Okay, I feel dizzy.
Every fucking hair.
No, literally, I walked through
Take
that
the
and I.
SLS, you need to look
I
at
feel
me.
dizzy.
I'm gonna go in here.
No, I feel dizzy from
I'm gonna
it.
go in here. This is really
Okay,
oppressive.
I gotta.
Okay, this is really.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's oppressive as fuck.
Dude, wait a minute.
What do
Hold
you
your
have?
arms out. Hold your arms out.
See it?
Oh, it shut off again. Okay, how do I get it back?
You gotta turn the power.
Okay, it's trying to come back. Wait a minute.
It's
trying to come back.
screwing with our equipment.
It's trying to come back. Hold on here.
All right.
It's trying to. No. It's trying to render. Hold on.
There's at least 2.
It was trying to render. Okay, now it's rendering. Show me you. Okay, there you are.
It just dropped a solid 20 degrees in here.
Empty raw.
It's freezing as hell in there.
What did it just say?
It just said fear.
Fear. You like fear, don't you? Are you in that chair right there?
Happen.
I feel like you're here.
Wait, it stopped rendering you. Stopped.
If you're here, you can touch that and let us know you're here because that's going to register your electromagnetic activity.
Dives.
What?
It said dives.
Dives.
No, it's not rendering you. What do I do? Move so I can get you. It's not rendering.
Wave my arms around.
Puddle. I said puddle. You're standing in a puddle.
Yep.
Okay, now it's rendering you.
All right, so intelligence, definitely. This room has a feeling, oh my God.
Wedge.
It said wench.
Wench.
All right, it shut off again.
Just give it a second, it might be messing with
It's
stuff.
coming back. Okay, hold on here. I want it to render you. It's shutting off again.
It's even colder in
Vapor.
here. There's another cold spot.
Vapor. It said vapor.
This is the room where the ceiling fell in from upstairs.
Be careful. There could be electrical wires and shit.
I don't think there's electricity in this building, so we shouldn't be getting any EMF spikes, but we are.
I'm not getting you again. It's not. Oh, there it is. There you are.
Anything on me?
Not at the moment.
All right, I'm gonna take that from you, and we're
Okay.
gonna go into the back room. I'm gonna just keep this EMF meter in my back pocket. You can always hear it alarm if it goes off. So
Okay, wait. I want to look in here and see if there's anything that shows
yeah, of
up.
course it alarms
Here.
the second I put
It said
it away.
here. It had here. Equate.
Whoa! What?
Oh, it went red.
Yeah. That. Wait a minute. That went straight up.
It went red.
Red means over 100.
Initial.
Red means over.
Hold it back there again.
Wait.
Rent.
It took my flashlight out.
Wait, try it again.
Clicky, 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 nothing. It
Oh
drained
my
it
God, I gotta
completely.
check mine.
And then it spiked red.
Is my, oh my God.
Okay, can you get into my backpack and get my headlamp?
Is it in the big part?
No, in the front flap, please.
Famous.
Because I need to have some light source.
Called.
You should
Headlamp.
say It's camo.
Porch.
Oh wait, yeah. It said porch.
Yeah, we
Okay,
upgraded
the
her.
red spike on EMF meter.
Just a minute.
100 millivolts.
Shovel. I wonder if there's a shovel around here.
Yeah, I have a light, 'cause I'm-
Hold on.
It's black right now.
Projection. Here's this. I'm gonna have to zip you
That'll
up.
work.
I gotta zip you up.
Okay. All right, so now we got something at least for a light. It
Under.
took my flashlight down from 100% to 0.
Projection under, it says. Do you see me?
I see you. Let's see if we have friends.
This is weird. Shepherd.
Not seeing any yet. Let's
Reservation.
take a look.
Reservation.
I want to go back further.
Ooh.
Okay, so
What time is it? Do you know?
I don't know, and I don't care. I'm totally into this right now. Just give me a minute because this is.
We do have a reservation at the Red Spire Brunch House. It says reservation.
Oh, look at this elevator.
Elevator. Oh my God.
That looks real safe.
Oh my God.
Okay, what the hell would you use this room for?
Let me see it.
Dude.
Ew.
Okay, so.
Behind. It says behind. Turn around.
Here it comes.
Sorry.
We're gonna
It
play
said
this a couple
sorry.
times.
Oh, wait.
Behind.
Behind. Again, it said behind.
Okay, take a look.
Those.
Those.
Take a look.
Stick.
Oh,
Stick. It said
we know
stick.
About the stick figure cam.
Hold on.
Do I have friends? You guys all
Move.
come on
My
around.
head gets jerked.
I
back.
see you.
Come toward me. Come on.
Solstice.
Come touch me.
Touch him.
Touch me,
Alive.
hit me.
It said you're alive, guy.
Push me.
Alive guy.
Okay.
Push
Okay. Push. Come
me.
on.
Push. I can feel something.
Do
Push
something.
me.
It says legs.
Across.
Across.
It's right here in my leg. It's where I said hit me.
Jacket.
Come on.
Come on.
Watch my hair.
21 years.
21 years.
Whoa.
You see it go up?
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go.
It said you're alive, guy.
Push me.
Alive guy.
Watch this
Okay.
last.
Push
Okay. Push. Come
me.
on.
Push. I can feel something.
Do
Push me.
something. It says legs.
Across.
Across.
It's right here in my leg. It's where I said hit me.
Jacket.
Jacket.
Come on.
21 years.
21 years.
Whoa.
Did you see my hair go up and
Oh,
up to the
yeah,
side?
yeah.
It just pulled my hair.
Yeah, I did.
Let's do her one more
It's where I said hit me.
Jacket.
Jacket.
Come on.
21 years.
21 years.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
It just pulled my hair.
Yeah, I did. I saw something touch your head.
It just pulled my fucking
Where?
hair.
It said where?
Come on. do
A
it
fair.
again. It's okay. Do it again.
Thirst.
I'm not scared of you. Do
Come
it again.
on. Come on.
Amanda.
That is so weird.
Okay. It was like somebody straight grabbed me by the base of the ponytail and just yanked my head back. I mean, and it felt like it was coming like this. If you look close in that video, you can see my hair out like this.
Yep.
And I didn't wear it in a bun that day just because I was being lazy and figured, whatever, I'll just wear my ponytail. But
Yep.
here. So, all right. You want to hit the aftermath of this bit? Well, actually, you know what? I think we have just enough left to have one more episode, guys. So I think we're going to end on that high note. I will replay it. Well, yeah, let's replay it one last time just so you can see it. And make the decision for yourself, but
Yeah.
watch careful here because in the light you can see my hair grow up and you can see the arm on the SLS.
It's where I said hit me.
Jacket.
Come on.
21 years.
21 years.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
It just pulled my hair.
Yeah, I did. I saw something touch your head.
It just pulled my fucking
Where?
hair.
It said
Just had to throw it out there, but yeah, so this is the Traverse City Asylum. And
Yep.
what we're trying to get done is we're trying to get in touch with the owners. We want to be actually locked in at night, and spend maybe a good 4 to 6 hours in there, especially down in the basement near those two rooms. We definitely want static cams in there and trigger objects and things like that.
Yep.
Because if you got something that can pull your hair that hard, you've got something that's stalking a woman through the building. You've got all these weird little figures, all this stuff we're catching, and like very, very intelligent responses coming out of that spirit box. Trust me, I want to go way worse places than this
There
place.
are more buildings too than just the one we explored there.
There was the
So-
women's ward.
Mhm.
There was actually a criminally insane ward, which we'd love to get
The
into,
medical ward.
and the medical ward.
Mhm.
And I would love to do it. She would love to do it. We're trying to set stuff up for it. We're also looking at some lighthouses we have scheduled for next year.
Yep. We got scheduled for May and June already. The Anchor Inn in Houghton Lake is another place we're going to go investigate. So we're looking for places to go right now and get them scheduled. So
And like I said, we're looking at even Standish, Michigan prison, if we can get our in there. Also, there's a few other places we're really up there on my list that we're looking at. Also, hopefully, before it gets too cold out, to use some of our equipment because the sensors will not work under certain temperatures.
Yeah, 50 degrees is kind of the limit.
So, like, there is a spot, and I'm not going to disclose where it is because it has a lot to do with my old job. I was a funeral director, where a lot of suicides happened during the time I was working around this area, and we would like to go investigate this area because it always gave me the creeps going out there just to pick somebody up. So, a lot of interesting stuff we're trying to work on, but the paranormal stuff is going to slow down over the winter. But we will get what we can get and try and put it out there. There'll be one more episode to this place, so I hope to see you all back. And you know what? How about explaining the team? Well, hey, you'd have to want to come in here. Remember that, dude. Nobody gets to run away screaming. You have to stick it out, bro. So, all right, everybody who's been watching, thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And as always, have a safe and happy day. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.